Hey scholars, so when we used to do addition for smaller numbers, we talked about how there's different ways to solve problems. Like you can draw pictures, you can count on. So today we're going to show another way to add our larger numbers. So that way you have different ways to do your addition to see which way works best for you. So for today we have our problems written side by side instead of up and down. So first I have 28 plus 34. Now what we're going to do is break each number into the tens and ones. So for 28, our 2 really stands for 20 because we have two tens, and our 8 stays our 8 for our ones. Then we're going to do the same thing for 34. So we have our 3 for our tens, which really stands for what? Not 3, but it means if you have 3 tens, you have 30, and then our 4 stays in our 1, so we have our 4. So that is step 1. So you're going to break each number into the tens and ones. Then we're going to add them separately. So first we're going to add our 10 numbers together. So we're going to have 20 plus 30 equals. Now that looks like they're big numbers. So what you could think about is, what is 2 plus 3? What's our 2 tens plus 3 equals 5. Right, but we're adding tens. So we don't just say 5. If we have 5 tens, we really have 50. So 2 and 3 make 5, but we need to have that 0 because we're talking about our tens. So now that we did our tens, we now need to add our ones together. So we have 8 plus 4 equals. So what does 8 plus 4 equal? Right, it equals 12. Now when we're adding, we can't have two separate numbers. We can't just put, 28 plus 34 equals 50 and 12. That doesn't make sense. We need to now put these numbers together. We need to add what we got for our tens and our ones together. So now we have 50 plus 12 equals. So we have our 5 and our 1, which equals 5 and 1 makes 6, and our 0 plus our 2 equals our 8, our 2, I'm sorry. So 50 plus 12 equals 62. Now we're going to do the same thing. So we have 45 and 47. So we're going to first break it into our tens and ones. So 45, our 4, if we have 4 tens, that really equals 40. And then our ones is our 5. So 45 is 40 and 5. Then we're going to come next door and break down our 47. So when we have 4 tens again, that equals 40, and then we carry down our ones, which is our 7. Now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to add our tens together. So we have 40 plus 40 equals. So again, when we have 4 tens and 4 and 4 make 8, but since we're talking about our tens, we don't just say 8. When we have 8 groups of 10, we really have 80. We need to put that 0. Now that we did our tens, we need to add together our ones. So we have our 5 and our 7. So 5 plus 7 equals 12. And again, when we do adding, we can't have two answers. We can't say 45 plus 47 equals 80, 12. We need to put our tens and our ones together now. So we have 80 plus 12 equals. So we have our 8 and our 1. 8 plus 1 makes 9. And then our 0 and our 2. 0 plus 2 equals 2. So So 80 plus 12 equals 92. Okay, we're going to try one more together. So we have 59 plus 41. So our first step is to break it into our tens and ones. So to make 59, our 5 tens really equals, when you have 5 tens, you have 50, and then we bring down our ones, which is our 9. Then we're going to break up our 41. So when we have our 4 tens, that really equals 40, and then we bring down our ones. So we have a 1. Then we're going to add our tens together. So we have our 50 plus 40 equals. So our 5 and our 4, 5 plus 4 makes 9. But when we're doing tens, we don't just say 9. 9 tens, we make our 90, right? We have to bring that 0. So 50 plus 40 equals 90. Now that we did our tens, we need to get our ones together. So we have 9 plus 1 equals, and 9 plus 1, when you go up one more, you get to, right, 10. And again, we're not finished. We can't just say 59 plus 41 equals 90 and 10. We have to put these together. So we have our 90 from when we did our tens plus our 10 equals, so 9 plus 1 is what? 10, and then we can't forget the 0, the extra 0 for our ones. So 90 plus 10 equals 100. Now I know that's a lot of steps, so we're going to keep practicing. So we're going to do it today and tomorrow. So I want you to try these numbers. We have 35 plus 27, 12 plus 49, 71 plus 26, and 57 plus 22. So remember, your first step is to break each number into its tens and ones. So 45 was 40 plus 5. 47 was 40 and 7. Then you need to add your tens together. So we had 40 and 40. So 40 plus 40 equals our 80. Then you do your ones. 5 plus 7, and we got 12. And then you need to add your answer for your tens plus your answer to what you got for your ones. So 80 plus 12 equals 92. Can't wait to see your hard work.